Hi everyone, this is Mukhtiar Abbasi, and the topic I am going to speak on today is the other uses of personal pronouns. In our last lecture, we learned the definition of pronoun and personal pronouns, and we have 7 personal pronouns in English, that is I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Their basic use is simply to replace a noun. But these personal pronouns have also some other uses in English language. So let's learn about them, that how they are used in different way in English language. So let's take the first pronoun, that is you. It is actually a second person pronoun, and its primary use is to replace the person addressed to. Means the person we speak to, we replace it with second person pronoun, that is you. As in the sentence, you are my best friend. Here you is used as a personal pronoun and replaces the person I am addressing to. Besides its primary use, the word you has also generic use. And what is generic use? I talked about it in detail in my last video. If you want to know more about generic use, please watch that video. So briefly I am talking about this thing, that anyone in general or a person in general including yourself. Means you is used when we do not mean to say the person we are speaking to, when we make general statement, and in general statement the speaker is also included. Let us understand it through the examples. In life you have to work hard to succeed. You, the word you here is not used for the person we are speaking to. Means here we are using everyone. Here we have used the word you in the sense of everyone, that if you want to succeed in your life, you have to work hard. Means anyone or everyone who wants to succeed in life, so they have to work hard. So here you is not used in the sense that I am addressing to my speaker, but I am using it in the sense of everyone or anyone. Second sentence, you never know what will happen tomorrow. In this sentence again, I'm not talking about the person I am addressing to. Here I am making a general statement that a person or anyone, even if he claims that he knows the future, but still he doesn't know that what is going to happen in the future. So you never know means a person doesn't know what will happen the next day. So here you is also used in the sense of people in general, or even I'm also included in it. Mostly for the speaker we use I, but here you is used when you are making a general statement and you are also including yourself in it. Second use of you in English is also in as indefinite or rhetorical. Rhetorical or indefinite is there are certain situations where we or some other people make a statement and indirectly they give reference or they indirectly talk about you, but not directly addressing to you. So that type of particular situation we call rhetorical or indefinite use of the personal pronoun you. For example, it makes you feel sad when a friend betrays you. For example, you have a friend and he has done something wrong and you think that you have been betrayed, but you do not want to say directly to him that you have betrayed me. So here you make a sentence that it is really very painful, it is really very sad that when someone betrays us. So here the word you is used in the sense of someone. So you are not directly addressing to some person, or you are talking about the person who has really betrayed you. So it makes you feel sad, means person feels sad when a friend betrays you, when a friend betrays them. That is actually the sense of this sentence. The fourth use of you is also in vocative form. Now what is vocative? That when we address a person, of course if I am addressing you and in place of your name I will use you, but sometimes we want to make or create emphasis. In order to create emphasis, sometimes it is blaming, sometimes it is a warning in that tone. So we also use you with the name of that person, or you plus the noun. Let us understand this is what I said through the example. For example, John has made a mess, or he has messed things up, and I say, and I'm warning him that no one else but you, John. So you, John, are responsible for the mess. It means that no one else but you, John. So I'm using here you, and I'm also using here John. Normally the person we speak to, in place of them we use you, but when we use their name with you, then actually we are creating emphasis in our sentence. So it could be a warning, and it may be something blame or something like that. So you, John, are responsible for the mess. Secondly, you, friend, have betrayed me. You, friend, have breached my trust. So you, friend, have betrayed me. You, friend, have breached my trust. So is actually you are creating that you are haggling, you are arguing. Your friend says that you have breached his trust, and you say you have breached, or he has breached your trust. So in a way that in order to create emphasis, you say you, friend, have breached my trust, it's not I. So in this particular use of you is called vocative sense, or vocative use of the second person you. Our next personal pronoun is it. Normally, I talked about it in my last video, that normally the word it as a pronoun is used in place of non-living things or in place of living things, where we do not want to specify gender. But the word it has some other uses also in English language. So let's also learn those uses too. The first one, the normal, mostly it's a primary use of it is to replace something, as I already told you, maybe living thing, maybe non-living thing, someone where we do not want to clear, or we do not want to focus their gender, but we can also use it in place of the whole sentence or phrase. Yes, sometimes the whole sentence or the whole phrase, also in place of them we also use it. Let us understand it through the examples. We want to take another telephone line. This is the whole sentence. Please mark it. We want to take another telephone line, but it, and here the word it is used in place of whole the sentence. This, so it can take a long time, means here the word it or pronoun it is used in place of the whole sentence. Let's have a look at the another example. Leave the book there, I'll take it later. Here book is something, and in place of it we have used it. It's the normal and primary use. Once again, I have already written here, it is the primary use of it. Third example, it was difficult for us to arrive on time. Here it is used in place of to arrive on time. To arrive on time is a phrase, and in this phrase, in place of this phrase, we are using the word it as a pronoun. Second use of it in English language is as pronoun or temporary subject. Pronoun or temporary subjects are those which actually are not the subjects, but in order to fill the gap of the subject because of certain situations, we use them. As it is easy to find faults with others. So here, since we have no subject, that for whom it is easy to find faults with others, since the subject is not there, we are making a general statement, and a sentence may not be made without the subject, so that's why we are using it as a provisional subject in this sentence. Third use of it is to give emphasis to noun or pronoun. Sometimes in certain situations we want to create emphasis, we want to create force in our expression. So in that case we also use it in the beginning of the sentence, like it is you. It means I'm blaming, I'm creating some sort of emphasis here. And some books they also call it cleft sentences, C-L-E-F-T, like Michael Swan's book Practical English Usage. So he calls them cleft sentences. It is you who began the quarrel. So look at that, I'm creating emphasis. Other person says you started the quarrel, I say you started the quarrel, and then suddenly I say it is you who started the quarrel or who began the quarrel. So I created emphasis by using it. It was at Versailles that the treaty was made. So it was no other place but Versailles where the treaty was made. So here again the word it is used to create emphasis in the sentence. So we are using here it. Fourth use of it is as an indefinite nominative of impersonal verb. What is impersonal? Normally the verb is used in a sentence when someone does some work or some information is given about them. But there are certain situations the verb is used but it does not have a direct subject or clear subject. So we call it impersonal verb. I will talk about them also. So in that case we also use impersonal subject, because without the subject a sentence cannot be completed. A sentence becomes a phrase if you cut the subject from them. So it rains. Here it is used as a provisional subject, or it thunders, it snows, it blows, or it is blowing, or it is snowing. So the sentences where the verb has no personal subjects, so we use it as indefinite nominative in those sentences. The fifth use of it is that when we are speaking of weather, time, day, date, year, so we also start the sentences with it, like it is fine weather today, or it's fine weather today. Here I'm talking about the weather and I started my sentence with it. It is 10 o'clock by my watch. So here it I'm using in the beginning of the sentence because I'm talking about time. It's winter. Someone says, well, what was the season when he was born? It was winter, or it is winter. So in weather, time, and also that what date is it? Someone asks. So I say it is 9th December, 10th January, or etc. whatever. So in the beginning we also use it. I hope you learned what I talked about, but still I have part 2 of it too, because I could cover only you and I, it, but there are also some other personal pronouns which are used in different ways. So I will be talking about them in my next video, that would be part 2. Until then, bye bye.